Alright, so this is the kind of travelogue I like to do. Just everyday life in another country. I've been in Korea so long that I don't even know how life is back in America. For one thing, it's changed so much since I was there. And for another, even if it hadn't changed so much, it's been so long since I was there that I don't really remember anyway. I first came here when I was 25 years old. And, I mean, so I did have some adult years under my belt before I left the United States, but yeah, the vast majority of my adult life has been spent here. So I don't even know what it's like to take your car into a service center in the United States. I know I did in my early 20s, but I can't remember. And sometimes my wife will ask me, what's this kind of thing like back in America? And more often than not, I just have to say, honey, I don't know. I really don't remember. It's been so long, I've got no frame of reference. Anyway, this is Hyundai Bluehands. This is my, if you want to see Gangnam or Hongdae or Gyeongbok Palace or any number of things here, well, there's no shortage of travelogue videos on those things. This is where you go if you're just a Joe Six-Pack like me with a car that needs a taillight fixed. This is Hyundai Bluehands. You see right there, it's called Bluehands. And this is what the experience is like, This is the big one. Bluehands centers are everywhere. But this, I had to go to the big one because the tail light that needs replacing, I don't know, it had to be ordered from somewhere, and I had to go to the big car center to get it done. But there's a big bay. There's probably nothing too unusual out here. I mean, it's kind of like, well, what in this mundane situation might be different from how things work in my country? That's why I'm doing it. Let me see. There's always a fixed door in Korea. Don't ask me why. That's the Gojangmun, fixed door. This one says, push when in Rome. Okay, so the receptionists are always perfectly nice and polite, and I gotta be quiet in here, but get a nice big waiting room, comfortable, air conditioned, big screen TV, and there's always a free coffee machine. This is not a fancy one. Now, this is just instant coffee machine, and tea service, and your water machine, Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi, always. And this will usually have internet access on it, but this one doesn't for whatever reason. Anyway, nice air-conditioned place to hang out. Oh, let's go check out the upstairs. There's a refresh zone for customer use. It says 고객 전용 휴게 공간, rest area. Oh wow, look at this.
SM3 3462 고객님, 팀 덕영 고객님.
Wow, check this out. Now this is where we get fancy. Here they have a, now I wish I hadn't gotten this instant coffee, because here they got espresso and hot water espresso, weak Americano and regular Americano. with the beans in the hopper, it'll grind you up a fresh espresso drink. A little bar area to sit at, and oh, look over here, massage chairs. And it looks like that old feller fell asleep in the massage chair, and I think that guy who just came up the stairs called him. But he didn't hear because he's sawing logs in the massage chair. Anyway, this is pretty typical for a service center in South Korea. This is for Hyundai Motors, you know. When it comes to like Samsung electronics, what they call AS or after service, man, some of these AS center waiting areas can be really nice indeed. I mean, this isn't in a particularly, I mean, we're just out in the sticks here. It's not like in the big city or anything, so it's pretty nice. One of the things I appreciate about living in South Korea, one of those nice things, and you know, there's a view overlooking the repair bay. I can't see my car, but I guess you could, in theory, you could watch, kind of like having a seat in the restaurant and watching the kitchen. Oh, I got comments here. All right, well, okay, goodbye. Someone asked, is this a vlog? I guess it is. Yeah, it's a vlog. And someone asked in the chat if it's a vlog, and I didn't see it, and they got impatient and said, okay, bye. Okay, bye. Is this a vlog? It is what it is. I'm showing you what it's like to take your car in to get work done in South Korea. How is it different from how things are in your country? That's all. Nothing exciting. 안녕하세요. 다 됐어요? Yeah. Well, that was quick. It only took about less than 15 minutes, and I'm ready to go. So, 감사합니다. 다 됐어요? Wow. Oh, and there's the smoking area. 예.
예, 네. 분명히 네.
네. 대단히 감사합니다. Yeah. Yeah, all done. Faster than I could drink my instant coffee, and with warm and friendly smiles and politeness and respect and decency and all those things that seem to be at such a premium back in the States, at least from looking at it from half the world away. Life is still good here. Of course, the demoralization campaign hasn't been brought nearly as far along on its usual arc in this country yet, but we'll see. I don't think these people will put up with all the shit that Americans put up with. And it's a small country, and they know where all the policymakers live. I'll leave it at that. Hyundai Bluehands service center, Paju. I don't even know what area of Paju. Kyoha. There's a street sign up there, if you want to look it up. Very painless. All right. Until I find something else that I deem of interest, that's it for now. Over and out.
Yep.